Obviously, the turnovers jump off the page. What am I wrong there?
I tell you one thing, it's when you have 22 turnovers, it's tough to win. Teams are just too good in our league. And give Michigan State credit. Defensively, they were good, but there were a lot of gifts that we gifted them. Whether we tried to, of course, make home run plays and not, go for the simple play, or there were situations where we didn't read the defense and try to make a move, whether it was a travel or not allowing the defender to clear out and try to go into an offensive move that led to a turnover. It was just a poor decisions that we had in situations where it caused the 22 turnovers.
Right, from Steve?
Juwan, you had the 64 and 74 Big Ten champs and the 89 national champs here today. It almost had a flashback to when your Fab Five teammates were here and you played so well against Ohio State. Was there any interaction with those guys at all today, and what was maybe the impact of that?
Well, the interaction was yesterday.
Okay.
Let me first start, and I'll repeat myself from yesterday because it's truly an honor to have the guys that, of course, paved the way for me and for our team. To do some special things here at the University of Michigan, to represent this maize and blue, as champions. That's something that you can always appreciate for their years of being called winners, and to have an opportunity to meet them. Those teams and our players get a chance to shake their hand and also to hear their why and why they chose Michigan, and also hear some of the stories on their journey and their time here at the University of Michigan. It was a wonderful opportunity yesterday, and that's something that we're always going to appreciate.
Was it a big meeting, or was it dining together, or what?
No, they were dining, and we went to go. I thought it was out of respect to go upstairs after practice and meet them and say a few words to let them know how we appreciate it.
Did players come too, or did you just go up?
Well, I said that we,
Yeah, okay, but
players
I wanted to make
and
sure.
staff.
Okay.
Tom?
Yeah, Juwan, tied 7 minutes to go, and this kind of reminded me of the Rutgers finish where you were in the game and then you got stuck in the mud down the stretch. Is there a fatigue factor with your team, do you think, that forces the maybe lack of concentration on the turnovers or any other aspect?
Well, I would say this, the excitement of, playing against your rival. I saw, our guys were really pumped up for, this game, and just to see some of the decision-making that was happening on the floor, it came from the adrenaline that was of being excited to play against Michigan State, and then also seeing the home crowd that brought the energy. But this is a time where we talked about in timeouts where you have to, of course, just slow down, take a breather, and allow the game to come to you. And that's something that, as a young man, you learn. It doesn't just expect for it to happen. Those things happen during moments where, unfortunately, when you come out as the loser and have 22 turnovers, then go back and see the why of what was caused by the turnovers. It wasn't, and I would not take anything away from Michigan State defense. It was more we hurt ourselves.
Andrew?
Juwan, with the turnovers, I guess you want your guys to play free, right? I guess where is that?
No, not necessarily free.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Play within the guidelines of the game, and also how we practice and how we prepare for moments like this. And that adrenaline and I can't run out there and grab the basketball and take it from them and say, hey, slow down. This is, we can't, shoot those type of shots. Those shots, some of the shot selection were bad decisions, and we didn't have enough player and ball movement to make Michigan State defense work from side to side. There was too many opportunities where we came down pass shot or a pull-up shot, or we didn't allow them to work to the end of the shot clock. But that's what makes it so frustrating. I'm sure that they're so frustrated with themselves at this moment. But these are the moments where you got to learn how to win, and we're going through it. And the only way you can get out of it is you got to continue to keep having that buy-in.
There's a bit of a disconnect from what's happening, you're seeing in practice to the games.
I didn't say that, no. Your question?
Yeah, you mentioned that the game has to slow down in those clutch, in those crucial moments. You know, there's a lot of experience on this roster. It's pretty far into the season at this point.
Yes.
Why hasn't the game slowed down for them?
Yes. We do have experience. We also have guys that are new, that have just been playing with each other for a few months, and it takes time. It takes time to develop that chemistry. Fortunate enough, and I'll just take our opponent, for example. They have, a roster where 4 returning starters, I think, and that's really rare in college basketball today's college basketball. So when you have a team, like we have another team in our league that has 4 returning starters, you're a step ahead of a lot of the other teams because you have that familiarity. You've also developed that chemistry. You understand the system, and with that, there's a lot of built-in trust on both ends. We have to continue to keep grinding. We will continue to find, those, of course, who want to, be here and want to enjoy, growing as a player and doing it as a team, because, that's what always been our success: playing together, playing hard, playing as one.
Over here with Wojo.
You have not been through a lot of seasons like this where the losing is
Never.
piled up. Right. How do you handle it, and how do you get out of it, never having experienced it?
Well, that's a great question. As the leader of the program, if I crack and I explode, then that's going to trickle down to the players. So it's my job to continue to keep coaching, keep teaching, and to find positive energy each and every day. And that's what I enjoy doing because these young men that I work with, I love them, and I enjoy coaching them. I enjoy working with them. I enjoy learning from them. And me and my staff was always looking for ways to how we can improve. What we see on film, you go back and you joke about it, but when you lose a game like this and you look at 22 turnovers, it's going to be a horror film. And, it's not going to be rated in a positive way. But those are teaching moments that we will, of course, keep growing with our players.
We got 2 more.
But losing doesn't feel well for any of us.
With the amount of the frustration, could you see a situation where you would rethink what you want to do after the season?
Oh, no, never. I am bought in. I love this place, and I love our players, and I never ran or never quit my life. And that's a good question because that let me know you really don't know me. And if you get to know me a little bit better and know my story, every time and everywhere I've been, I've always faced the noise, and I roll up my sleeves and find solutions. And we're going to be solution-based as we finish this season, going on to, and the next season's not here. We're going to finish this season off strong.
I only bring it up because you've had health issues that you've referenced, not minor issues at all either, that I wonder if that makes you think.
No, don't put words in my mouth.
No, I'm not.
Yeah. I am getting healthier, and that's the blessing of God. And then that's also the 3 days a week that I go to physical therapy, and there, I do a lot of work on rehabilitation of getting stronger. And I'm so happy that I have some of the nurses there that is working hard with me and kicking my butt, because I have my workouts too, and those workouts are intense, but at the same time I see some good positive results.
Thank you very much, Coach.